Time again for your tropical weather update here on WRUF. I'm your forecaster, Dan Henry. The tropics are starting to get a little bit more interesting for us. We've got this stalled front closer to home here, which I'm sure you're well aware of by now based on our rain totals the last few days. And then further out to sea, we've got Invest 94L that's just formed off the west coast of Africa. This storm is only a very weak, small storm. It's not even a tropical depression. It's only present at low levels and expected to generally track westward, but as it does so, it's going to move into an area of unfavorable conditions. The National Hurricane Center only giving this storm a low chance through 5 days of formation. For two reasons, mainly the water temperatures are in the cool range for which we might expect a storm to be able to form, 78 to 80 degrees, and the dry air present, really the bigger one here. In the last 24 hours, you can see the big swath over the central Atlantic of what we call the Saharan air layer. It's just a big area of dry air that's moved off the west coast of Africa and all the way across the Atlantic. Quite unlike the humid situation we have here, with some of the most humid air we've seen all year stretched out along an old frontal boundary that's been scourging the Floridian Peninsula with a lot of rain over the last few days. Future track showing that front, unfortunately, not really going anywhere. It doesn't have any big scale features to come and push it out of the way. In fact, it's kind of going to just persist over the next few days. Future track showing even on Saturday this very well-defined frontal boundary just draped over the peninsula all the way from the Carolinas back into the Gulf, an area of increased convergence and rain. And finally by Sunday, some models showing an influx of dry air from the north and the west, beginning to give us some relief from our afternoon thunderstorms. Rainfall over the next 5 days could be 4 to 6 inches in parts of west central Florida, and flooding will be a primary concern in those areas. Closer to home, about 2 to 3 inches expected.